Hello, my fellow collective. How are you today? Welcome to Boogie Down Tarot. My name is Emilio, and I'm going to be reading your tarots today. Just note that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you, but stick around. Maybe the next one will. All right, what have you guys been up to? Here on this side, we've been dealing with technical difficulties, so I had to get more memory for the camera, got new lighting, but this is a little too warm, so I need to go back to the overhead white light so that it can brighten things a little bit more. But little by little, we're gonna get there. And what about you guys? What have you been up to? Share in the comments below. Keep me informed. And let me know what kind of readings you want to hear. Otherwise, I'm going to continue just with general readings, and depending on the topic that comes out, that's what I'm going to read. Okay. All right, let's begin. Let's ring the singing bowl to get the vibes going. All right, let's get the Florida water. To heighten the senses. Aroma. All right, let's begin. Okay, let's do one last shuffle. He's telling me to just do one more. Okay. Ready, Spirit? Let's get centered. All right, let's begin. Oh, that is way too much. Way too much, way too much. Oh, there we go. That's the one I want. Self-centered. Wow, okay. Newsflash. The world doesn't revolve around you, and you are not the center of anyone's universe. Damn, Spirit. Holy cow. The sooner you get a grasp on this, the better off you will be. Well, damn. Talk about being straightforward. Okay. Oh, so this is the card. It's like, my goodness. All right. Let's see what this is all about. Let's clarify this with the tarot. All right. I just need 3 cards. Okay, that's 1. I need 2 more, Spirit. Whoa. 2, 3. Right. Yep, okay. So the 3 cards that came out were the Empress reverse, 8 of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Cups reverse. Damn, all right. So let's start again with the Oracle. Wow, this is tough love. It's tough love. Okay. Self-centered. Newsflash. The world doesn't revolve around you, and you are not the center of anyone's universe. The sooner you get a grasp on this, the better off you will be. What is happening over there, collective? Huh. Okay. Followed by the Empress reverse. Okay. So, overbearing tendencies. Okay. Someone needs to be humbled. Just a little bit. Just saying. But I think this is happening because of insecurities, right? Sometimes when we feel insecure and we have self-doubt, we put up this front where it's like, nobody can touch me, right? I'd rather be the one that's overbearing, the one that is loud, the one that, you know, the world revolves around me. And deep inside is like you're insecure about something. And I think maybe this is the way Spirit is trying to communicate with you, that you need to deal with the real issue. The real issue. Because somehow you may be coming across as being self-centered. And you probably don't even see it yourself. Let's see where this is going. Okay, followed by the Eight of Pentacles reverse. You see, it's like you're pretending. You're pretending to be something you're not. And when you're pretending to be something you're not, you're giving this impression to other people that it's like, well, who does he think he is? Who does she think she is? You know, that sort of thing. And it's like, if you just show who you really are, that will probably give a better impression. Because you're probably wondering why people may be ignoring you or not aligning with you for some reason. Okay. Followed by the Eight of Cups reverse. Fear of moving on. You're having difficulty accepting where you are, and therefore it's easier to pretend to be someone you're not, because there's a fear. If I show them who I really am, they're not gonna like me. And the way it's coming across is that you're being standoffish, you're being self-centered. So you want to show a positive side to you, but in reality, you're showing the complete opposite. It's like, okay. The question is why? What's happening, collective? Okay. So far, it just has to do with how you're coming across as other people, which may not be the case. This is not who you really are, but because you're pretending to be something you're not, it's just coming across that way. Okay, let's see where this is coming from. Okay, Spirit, I need a second oracle. Whoa, okay, that is way too much. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Something, there's a lot happening. There's a lot. And it's like, okay, where are we going to go from here? That sort of thing. So, where are we going to go from here? Okay. I just got that message. Where are we going to go from here? And that is up to you. Where you go from here, that is up to you. Okay, got it. Oh my God. Hold, please. Clean up on all four. Hold, please. Wow. Collective. This is one messy reading. It's like, usually happens like maybe once or twice, but it's like, come on now. Get a grip. Let's get a grip now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Loss. Okay. Sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value. Then other times we must lose to gain. There's a loss. A loss. A loss. So this is either a loss in relationship, lost relationship, loss of a friend, loss of a family member. Okay. At this moment, regardless of what kind of loss we're talking about, this is the message. So bear with me on this. Sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value. Then other times we must lose to gain. So if you just broke up with someone or your friendship just ended with someone, it's because you're about to gain something else. Okay. Let's get some clarification with the tarot. Okay, that's one. I need two more. Spirit, two more. Two. One more. This one for some reason. The Sun. All right. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So the three cards that came out were Queen of Pentacles, Six of Cups reverse, the Sun. Okay, so let's read the oracle again. Loss. Sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value. Then other times we must lose to gain. Okay, followed by the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Someone is concerned about the welfare of others. Man, this reading is really broad at this point. Usually I get more clarity, and something is happening where things are not being shown because you're pretending to be something else. And someone is concerned because they're seeing what you're doing and they're concerned. It's like, you don't need to pretend. If people like you, they like you. People don't like you, well, that's too bad, bye. It's like, no sweat off my back. Shit, you know, I don't need to pretend. I mean, pretend you leave for the kids, right? When you're really young and you need to impress your friends because you want to be part of a clique. We're all adults here at this point. I'm like, bitch, if you don't like me, bye. You don't pay my bills. Get out of here. So, but yeah, there's one person who's concerned about you. I'm sensing more of a mother figure here. Okay. And she's concerned for you. Okay. Okay. Followed by the Six of Cups. Ooh, I just got a heavy feeling. Okay. Followed by, I think, once I said what I said right now about stop the pretending, this person is concerned about your welfare, and it's like a light bulb just came on, and it's like, shit, you know, you're right. That sort of thing, that sort of clarity, that sort of a light bulb moment. Because yeah, at this point, it's like, we're all adults here. People like you, they like you. People don't like you, hit the road, kid. Go kick some rocks. You know, it's like, get out of here. All right. Followed by the Six of Cups reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Letting go of the past. Can't make this up. Cannot make this up. Yeah. You're holding on to the past. You're pretending to be something you're not. And it's like, to impress who? To impress who? If you impress somebody else pretending to be something you're not, then you're not really showing yourself, which means they like someone who really doesn't exist, because that's not you. But yeah, you're having trouble letting go of the past. But you're in the cusp right now. You're in the cusp of, like they say, turning that new leaf, and it's like, you know what, this is not worth my time. Me pretending to be someone else is just not making me happy. It's pissing other people off unnecessarily, because it's not even the real you. And I think maybe when you become the real you, there's like, you know what, I like this person. I like the real you. Okay, followed by the sun. Yeah, once you turn over that new leaf, you're gonna have this freedom. You're gonna have fun. It's like you're being your true, authentic self. And once those vibrations of positivity kick in, that's when you're going to start attracting things that you want. You're going to start manifesting things. You're going to have people that really matter to you. Real people, not fake people trying to be something they're not. Yeah, you're just going to have that positivity and that freedom. Okay. Let's see what the last oracle has to say. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put this one away. Empowered. All right. Well, just in case I didn't show the other one, this was the Lost card. And this is the one that just came out, the Empowered card. Okay. So this is saying, be empowered today to take back control of your own life. Ah. Oh my God, this is... Yeah. Be empowered today to take back control of your own life and your own destiny. I can't make this up. This is the way it's coming out. Once you accept your true self, you're gonna be empowered to do all of these things, because you don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to pretend to be this. You don't have to pretend to be that. You don't have to remember lies that you told, or who you told, or I think I told that lie to that person, but not that person. And maybe that person spoke to that person and they're going to find me out. Oh my God, that is exhausting. It's like, no, just be yourself. Be you. Whether they like it or not, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Because once you do that, you're gonna have the sun on you. You're gonna have this freedom. You're gonna be happy. All this positivity, those vibes. That's just gonna be like a magnet for all the things that you're gonna be manifesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and flesh this baby out. Let's see what's happening. One, two, I need one more spirit. Whoa, all right, damn, scared me. Okay, all right, so the three cards that came out: Temperance, Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, reverse. Okay, so let's read that oracle again. Empowered. Be empowered today to take back control of your own life in your own destiny, followed by Temperance. Yeah, you just be patient with yourself. A lot of people feel that there's so much pressure in society to be a certain way, have certain things, and the bigger house, the bigger car, the flashier this, the flashier that. And it's like, you don't have to. Is it nice to have nice things? Absolutely. And it's okay to want those things. There's nothing bad with it. You know what I mean? But be patient with yourself. If those are things that you want, then, make a plan and start manifesting them. Start working towards them. Have a vision board, maybe. Just have it written down somewhere so that it's a reminder of what it is that you want. But be patient. Don't rush yourself to attain things that are just going to bring you more stress. Just be you. You know, do what you need to do day to day. Tackle tasks, goals, dreams as they come. For you. Do it for you. Don't do it to please other people or mom and dad or the in-laws or the next door neighbor or your co-workers. No, that's petty shit, really. That's some petty shit. And now that I'm saying that, like, really straightforward, it reminds me when I first read this first card talking about being self-centered. It's like, damn, talk about tough love, shit. So that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting now. It's like, that's some petty shit. You know, when you're comparing yourself to other people and who you're trying to impress, whether they're family or, again, mom, dad. I'm getting mom, dad, in-laws, something about maybe you're trying to fit into a certain mold. Don't worry. That's some petty shit. Really. Focus on you and your happiness and do it for you. If you want to do certain things that other people may feel that you should have to make them happy, that is your decision, right? But just do things for you. Stop trying to please other people. Be patient with yourself. Followed by the 9 of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of negativity. A lot of stress and a lot of burdens. Maybe that's why you feel that you have to pretend to be something you're not, because of all this pressure that's around you to be a certain way. Screw that. No. You leave that for the children who are trying to impress their buddies because, you know, we want to be invited to the school dance. Are you kidding me with this? Fucking adults here. Get a grip. So yeah, when you're trying to pretend something that you're not, you have to carry those burdens, right? The lies you told, the little embellishments here and there. Who did I tell this story to? Maybe that person. Now I got to keep track of all this stuff. And it's like, no. Do things for you. Things that make you happy for the betterment of yourself, your mental clarity. It's all the stress and negativity is really messing with your head. Okay, followed by the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, it talks about greed. You're surrounded by greedy people. It seems that they're just very materialistic. And you're trying to follow suit, and that's creating a lot of pressure when you start pretending to be something else, which now is making you look like you're self-centered. And it's like, oh, child, it's like it's like a snowball effect. Just let that go. Let that nonsense go. If they want to continue on that path of being greedy and pretentious and trying to impress other people, I mean, to each his own, right? It's like, but I'd rather have mental peace and clarity than just pretending. That's all you're doing, just pretending. So that's the reading. A little harsh, tough love, but sometimes Spirit just says it like it is. And I was like, damn, Spirit, seriously, sheesh. Okay. All right, so let's do an ending message. There's 2. 1, 2. So the 2 cards that came out were Peep and Treasure. based on this reading, how did this tie into? Yeah, when I see the Peep card, this is more of a spiritual entity that is with you. And this spiritual entity has seen your ups and downs and round and round, and now that this person has crossed over, they know better, right? And they're trying to talk to you, and they're trying to say, you don't need to do this. You don't need to pretend to be something you're not. Again, if people like you, they like you. If they don't like you, fuck you and all that's in you. Move along. That's the energy I'm getting. And this spiritual entity is trying to communicate to that. It's trying to communicate that. Huh. Spiritual. The loss. That's the person you lost. The person, okay. Let me put this down. Okay. So, you have the spiritual entity that's trying to talk to you, and that's the loss. You lost this person, but you haven't lost them. It may feel like you lost them because their physical presence is not there, but they're not gone. They're with you. So that was the loss. I was thinking, did they lose a friend? Did they lose a relationship? It's like, no. The Peep card came out, and when I see this card, this is an entity that's trying to talk to you and say, stop pretending. I already crossed over. I already know. You don't need to do this. Just be happy. Be yourself. Screw all those other people. Okay. Followed by treasure. That's the treasure card. So it's interesting because the box the person has is items that people wouldn't normally consider valuable things, right? But to the individual, they're pleasurable. So it's not about pleasing other people, it's about pleasing yourself. So sometimes I see these cards and I'm like, oh my Lord. Okay, I have to cover it now a little bit more because it's like the things that are in that box, it's like I should be showing that, you know? So, but yeah, it's the vibe, the energy of the card is basically saying it's not, treasure is not what other people impose on you, right? Gold, diamonds, luxury mansions, yacht, jets, you know, that sort of thing. I mean, are they nice things? Absolutely, they are, right? But the true treasure in life is that you find the simple things that give pleasure to you, not to make someone else happy. This is about you and making yourself happy. Don't worry about other people, what people say, what people do. It's like, again, this entity is telling you, let that go. You have dealt with this shit way too long. Stop trying to please other people. Screw that. Okay. That is the message, collective. My goodness. Tough love. It's like, yeah, this entity ain't having it. Now that this person has crossed over, it's like they're seeing things on a clearer plane, and they're trying to pivot you to just be happy. Screw all those other people, whoever they may be. Again, I'm getting in-laws. Are you trying to please your in-laws? Isn't that cliche? I know there's some people out there that they're kind of intimidated by their in-laws, and they're trying to, whether in-laws or other members of family. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's not about them, it's about you. You need to focus on you and what makes you happy. And that is the message. Okay. I hope you like the reading. Like, comment, subscribe. Click that little bell. It just tells you when the next video comes out. It's free. And I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye.